Hi, I'm Paul Ritter with Thought Leaders Network, and today I'm pleased to be able to speak with Dr. Marshall Goldsmith about our upcoming live video webcast. The webcast is being presented on September 1st at 1 p.m. Eastern or 10 a.m. Pacific Time. Dr. Goldsmith is the world authority in helping successful people achieve positive and lasting change. He's the author or editor of 35 books, which have sold over 2 million copies, including New York Times bestsellers Mojo and What Got You Here Won't Get You There. In our dynamic and interactive video webcast, Marshall will be sharing key learnings from his newest #1 New York Times bestseller, Triggers. He'll discuss why behavioral change is so challenging for all of us. Marshall will explain why we tend to reject help and structure we need to achieve our goals. He'll also be sharing a new approach to employee engagement. Hi, Marshall. It's great to have a chance to speak with you again.
Thank you very much for inviting me. Good to see you again.
So what are some of the key learnings from your best-selling book, Triggers, that you're planning on sharing with the audience in the webinar that's coming up?
Well, I'm going to begin by talking about why change is so difficult. I have a theory. If I ask anybody I work with to describe the ideal you, everybody will describe this perfect person as nice and hardworking and dedicated and great with a family and a good human being and never says nasty things and is in perfect physical condition. Well, what happens? Why don't we become these people? Millions of people are depressed. Employee engagement's at all-time low. What happens? I'm going to go through why we don't become the person we should become, why we don't become the person we actually want to become, talk about roadblocks. Then I'm going to talk about triggers, how that influences us in life. Then I'm going to talk about some simple strategies and structures you can use to improve the odds on getting closer to becoming that person you want to be.
So you mentioned employee engagement and some of the behavioral changes, both by the leaders and managers themselves and by the employees. So is it really feasible, and do you see, and obviously you do, but the ability to sort of implement long-lasting change and really be instrumental in improving employee engagement at different organizations?
Definitely. I'm going to teach a very, very different approach to employee engagement. I went to a presentation of top HR leaders not too long ago, and they talked about employee engagement. 100% of the dialogue is, what can the company do to engage you? 0% is, what can you do to engage yourself? I'm going to share a whole new approach to employee engagement where really people learn to focus on engaging themselves. I think the company should do whatever they can to engage the employees. On the other hand, I'm going to teach a process, and it's been proven to work with incredible success, to teach people to engage themselves and to look in the mirror and use something called active questions to promote personal accountability.
I think that's going to be incredibly enlightening for people, and we're going to have a period of about 40 to 45 minutes where you'll be presenting on the topics, and we may have some discussion, but we want to leave enough time to open it up for questions from the audience that we're expecting. So people that are watching this video announcement today can kind of give some thought to some questions that you might like to ask Marshall, who works with, as he said, many business leaders from around the world. So this may be your chance to submit questions during the webcast that we're presenting and get some insights from the top executive coach in America. So I encourage people to do that and to register for the upcoming webcast.
Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to working with you.
I am as well. Thanks so much again for your time, and we'll talk with you again soon. This is Paul Ritter with Thought Leaders Network. Thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoy the upcoming webcast.